Someone who like stands up for other people and not just like stands on the side and is like, this is not my problem. Someone who's like wants equality for everyone.
So an upstander is someone that stands up or is with face if something is happening that someone is having a problem with and they can't speak up for themselves or take care of themselves, an upstander would be the person who will then step in and help them in the situation so it can be better.
Well, an upstander is someone who stands up for others in a situation that the person's being bullied or, they're being, made fun of.
And just in any case, an upstander stands up just for everyone.
A person who, when they see another person in trouble or needing help, is not afraid to stand up and voice an opinion and help that person out of the situation.
Yeah, it's somebody who, when they see that somebody needs them, whether it's because they're in danger or they're being mistreated, that they're willing to step in and help and think of taking care of this other person rather than worrying about themselves.
As somebody who stands up for people who are getting bullied.
Every day we don't realize it, but the person in the sidewalk next to you or the bus next to you or the car would probably help if you needed it.
Someone if someone said ooh, your shoes are ugly, someone else would, no they're not, that would be an example of an upstander.
An upstander is someone who speaks up when they see that something's wrong. An upstander is somebody that helps other people, even though it might be dangerous for them to help someone else.
Somebody who stands up for the underdog, like people who are going through tough times, whether it's like an entire government is oppressing a people or just like a group of kids is putting down somebody else or one individual is putting down somebody else. I feel like upstanders are people who stand up for that one person, that group, that country.
Well, an upstander is when someone is getting bullied or something, a friend or someone comes up and helps the other person.
Basically just someone who doesn't stand by when something's happening that is problematic for another person. Someone who notices.
I think it's important that we stand up for each other because if we don't take the time to stand up for other people, then we're creating a climate where people aren't going to stand up for us when we need it.
Because no one wants to feel, I don't want to feel like I don't have anyone to like help me out, or I know nobody likes to feel alone and stuff like that.
None of us can function in this world all by ourselves. We need each other. And if we don't stand up for each other, then all of us are lost.
People who were different would feel really bad about themselves, and if there were no upstanders in the world, nothing would change. I mean, segregation wouldn't have changed. It would still be segregated, and that would be awful.
The world would be very bad and sad if there were no upstanders.
It's hard to imagine. I think that we would be sad and bored.
I think that I wouldn't like it because people would just be really mean and do bad things. If there were no upstanders, people would be miserable. Oh, because people would always be like, hey, meow, 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 and everyone would be like, unless it didn't bother them and they weren't letting them. But a lot of people would feel uncomfortable.
The world would be a very unfair place to be without upstanders, because then only the people that either have the power or people that have very clear ideas of what they want to happen would have the say in what the world would be. And I think that would make it very limited.
I see lots of examples of upstanders at Fayerweather in every age group. I see it all day long. It's one of the reasons I like to teach here. I feel like kids are very quick to come and tell a teacher if they can't help themselves, tell another kid, and I think that's what makes this place great.
Cesar Chavez is an example of an upstander.
Jason Collins is a recent upstander
because he's the first professional sports player to come out as gay. He's a role model for other professional athletes to be themselves.
Annie Sullivan. She was Helen Keller's teacher. Helen Keller was her first student. She didn't have a clue about how to teach. All she knew was how other people had taught her. And she took the time to find out what Helen needed. And she gave her a way to communicate so that Helen could speak for herself.
Sometimes my friends are mean to my other friends and I stand up for them.
I've been thinking a lot about Jim. And one of the things I really appreciated always about Jim is that he would always talk about the thing that might be on everybody's mind, but that people weren't feeling courageous enough to bring up, that would make a difference in everybody's life.
Police, army men, doctors, nurses.
Well, you are an upstander when you decide to step in and help someone.